Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and we're going to take a look at timber cases. These are some new cases, at least new to me, that they were nice enough to send along for review. And as you can see, we have two here. One is for the iPhone 5 and 5S, the other is for the 5C, and I actually have it on a 5C right here. And we've used both of these cases for about a week or maybe even 2 weeks at this point, and they've held up really well. They're pretty nice, and let me show you each of them and what they cost and go over the different kind of features about them and show you how well they've held up. So this is the 5C case. This comes in at $26, and the back on this one I believe is walnut. On this one it's rosewood, and this is a $25 case. So not terribly expensive cases here. Now the nice thing about the 5C cases is they come in a variety of colors, and as you can see, this one matches the blue on the iPhone 5C that we have here, and they also come in the different colors of the iPhone 5C. So if you have a green iPhone 5C, you could put it on that, or a yellow one. They all can match, or you could mismatch them if you want to as well. So you can see the blue color is pretty close. It's not exact, but it's very close that most people won't even notice, quite honestly, and it seems to hold up really well. It's got a rubbery feel to the inside of it, so it doesn't damage your phone and gives it some scratch protection as well as drop protection. And it's got, even though it looks rubbery, it's pretty rigid and stiff. So you can see it's mostly this kind of feels like polycarbonate or some sort of rubber, and then on the back we have a walnut insert. Now they do come with different wood styles for some of these cases. In this case you've got rosewood and walnut available, as well as bamboo on some of their cases as well. So it just snaps in here like this, and on the bottom it leaves everything open, so you have access to all of your different ports, your speaker, microphone, lightning adapter, and 3.5mm headphone jack. Nothing on this side. You've got access to your power sleep wake button, and then on this side your volume rocker and vibrate switch. So those are the obvious things. With this particular case, it feels a little bit thick. You can see it adds some pretty good thickness to it, and here's a 5C to compare, or a 5S to compare. And it's not horrible, but it is a little bit thicker than you might expect, and it squares off the edges, which you may or may not like, but it gives it a solid feel, and also has pretty much flush sides with the top, so you really don't get any lay on the table protection when you lay it flat. So that's something to keep in mind, and put a screen protector on as we have here. It's really nice. It's held up well, and like I said, we've been using it for about 2 weeks, and it's working well and holding up well. As for the other case, this one, like I said, comes in at $25. And we'll take this off here. Now it comes packaged. This was one thing that surprised me. Is it came packaged in wood shavings. So the box, I opened it up, and wood shavings went everywhere. And I think that was, obviously they say it's to be green, and they're reusing some of their products they're using to make these, but it's definitely messy. So be careful if you order from them. When you open up those boxes, just be aware that you'll probably have some wood shavings in there that might get all over the floor like they did at my house. So we'll set these aside, and you can see this is a simple plastic case with a wood back insert. Now the nicer thing about this case than this one is it allows the color to show through while at the same time preserving its thinness. So let's place this in here. And you can see this black piece. This actually came with a piece of plastic over it to prevent it from scratching. And then you take it off and just insert your phone like this. It stays really nice and thin. Similar thing here though with the lay on the table protection not really being there, but it is flat and flush to the sides. On the side here, you can see the SIM card adapter, but you don't have access to it unless you pop the case off. On the top, it's wide open like the other case for your power sleep wake button. On this side, your volume rockers are easy to use, and then you've got your vibrate switch. On the bottom, we have 3.5mm headphone jack, your speaker, microphone, and lightning adapter. And this one is really nice. I actually like this one a little bit better just because it preserves the thinness. It feels less bulky. And then on the back, you've got a wide open spot for your camera and flash where you don't get any interference there. And really nice rosewood. This is well finished. You're not going to get any splinters, at least in my testing you're not. The walnut feels a little smoother than the rosewood, but both look really nice. They've held up really well, and you don't really see too many scratches on it. You get a couple, but for the most part you really don't see anything. They held up really well over time, and you can see it's got a really nice finish to it, and it's not a glossy finish either like a lot of other wood cases. So It's really pretty nice, and I'd love to hear what you have to say about them in the comments below. Again, these are timber cases, and they're newer to me. I don't know how long they've been around, honestly, but they're really seem to be pretty high quality cases and pretty inexpensive for what you're getting compared to some others I've seen. So timber, I'll leave a link to them in the description below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and let me know what you think about these in the comments below. As always, this is Aaron. I'll see you next time.